Hello and welcome back to this edition of GameTime with Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn on the PlayStation 3. I am Viscount Chrono, and joining us as always is our currently level 3 Conjurer, Chrono Ocelot. Chrono, go ahead and give everybody away for us. Right. So I believe last time we left off we had a few monsters that we had to go battle and slay. So pretty much what we're going to do today is actually hop on that. So currently what we're in is Bent Branch Meadows. It's one of the sanctuaries that you can go to right outside of Britannia. So we're going to pull up this little map here. You can see all these red dots over here. These are pretty much going to correspond to the quest that's over on the right hand side. So yeah, you can see all the quests named on the right, and then the circles are listed actually inside the map. So all we gotta do right now is head right over there. Also, I believe since the last time that I had a chance to actually chat to you guys, switched up a few things. I've actually added potions onto my cross hotbar. So you see these things that have that little Q there above the name, the golden Q above the ground squirrel. Those let us know that they're actually part of our quest, and those are our targets that we need to attack. So all you gotta do is target them by using the D-pad, hit X to log on to them one time, and when you're within range you hit X again and he starts his attack. And from this point then I can actually start casting some magic onto him. And also I did remove the graphics because, or at least I turned them down because it seems to be just a little bit too much and they distract you from the battle. So. Okay, so you see right here how it says you slay the ground squirrels, 2 of 6 and then 2 of 3. That's showing that I could do that for 2 different quests, and it kind of keeps track of what's going on. So I know exactly how many I need to do. And there you go again, slay little 8 bugs, water 3, then obtain scarlet oil. Just kind of shows what it is that you, how far that you're coming along as far as your quest goes. And these guys are actually spawning quite quick, so I really don't have to move around and hunt for these guys too much. So I have no complaints as far as that goes. So the battle mechanics so far, at the early levels, it's quite easy. You can take a peek at the experience bar at the top left corner. Yeah, it just kind of shows how far I am from my next level. Once that bar fills up completely, then of course I'll level up. Also, one thing I'd like for you to look at is the cross hotbar at the bottom. You can kind of see how it has that little timer that's going. As long as you time it right when it hits it, then it allows you to access your next ability, or do the same ability again. I actually prefer to do my actions a little more timed. So you see people, when they're actually playing the game or something, you just keep seeing this. They just keep hitting it and bashing. For me, personally, I like to actually try to time my stuff. You know, it shows a little more skill. But I don't know. That's maybe just me. I don't know. Just the way I play. Everybody's entitled to play their own way, by all means. And of course, when I'm targeting different monsters, all I'm doing is I'm just using a D-pad, either left on a D-pad or right on a D-pad, and just kind of move that little pointer over their name to show me who I'm targeting. It's quite basic. Okay, so now that I've killed all the ground squirrels that I needed, you can see that there's no longer a Q over their name. So that means that they are now officially marked off of my hit list, I guess. Also, you see this little icon. It's kind of like a greenish, bluish, turquoise-ish looking thing next to the enemy's level. It says level 2 and then that icon. That pretty much lets you know if the enemy is aggressive or not. So the bluish colors mean that they are passive and they won't attack you. You run by them and anything. But if it's red, then that means that they will attack if they see you or hear you or whatever, however they aggro. So yeah, you just want to make sure you watch out for those. But currently in the area around Britannia, they're all passive. And another thing too, so you can see how the ladybug right now, the name went from yellow to purple. That means that somebody else has claimed it. So if it's purple, that means that it's somebody else's target. I can still attack it, as you can see I just did, so I can help them. But if I claim it, then it turns red, which means that now it is my target, but other people are still able to still attack it. And then also you can see this guy here is about to attack it. It is going to turn purple like that. So I'm actually free to still attack it as well, help him out, and I will still get experience. I believe I still get items, I still get credit if it's on my quest log, as long as I had an ample amount of damage that I dealt to it. The only thing is that I don't know if you don't get quest items or if you don't get regular items. I don't know, whatever that drops. Like, there's a benefit to actually being able to claim the monster versus actually just helping defeat it. But it kind of makes it a little bit easier. In Final Fantasy XI, you had to call for help in order to get some assistance on a monster, and you had to scroll through the little menu, and if you couldn't find it in time, then nobody could really help you out. Here, they're just free to jump in if they need to. Alright, well thank you, sir. Yes, that's a level up for me. Right, alright. So I'm just gonna keep running right on through it. Get some forest fungus. Traveling around a bit. Oh, trying to get the rest of these forest fungus on my quest. How many more do I have left? This one, get this kill. 2, 6, 2, 3, okay. So I've got a few more to do. So what I plan on doing is I'm just going to keep trying to chain these as close as possible, because you can see above my experience bar I'm still getting that chain. I'm going to keep starting off with arrow because it was kind of hard for me to claim a target, because there were a lot of people also trying to kill him too. Arrow's an instantaneous attack, so it's pretty much my best chance to claim a target. So I'm just going to keep starting off my combos with that. Alright, perfect. So Slay Forest Fungus checked off. There's another thing I want to share with you guys too. So as you can see, right next to the minimap on the left, right where it says Forest Fungi, and it has some sort of number next to it, which I couldn't really see in the red flashing light. What that is that's my enmity list. Yeah, that lets me know what the enemy's focus is. So if it's red, that means it's focused on me. If it's green, that means it's not focused on me, it's looking at somebody else. Just another way of keeping track of all the monsters that are actually aggroing you versus aggroing somebody else in your party. So okay, so I'm just gonna continue to whip up on this guy a bit, even though it looks like I've already completed all my quests, all except for one. That never hurts to get a little extra experience. There we go. Okay, so let's see what's next. What are we gonna be up to? How about we head this way? You know what? Let's check the map. There we go. So I see there's a little uncharted area over there. So also get experience from actually touring the map too. So we have uncover new places. That gives you a little bit of experience. So you can see I discovered a new location. I got 50 experience for doing that. So yeah, it's just a little nice benefit to encourage you to kind of tour and explore the map. So yeah, until then, I'm going to take on a few of these extra monsters. So apparently I wasn't able to get enough hits off on you. This one I'll go and try out my luck out of you guys. So another thing, you see that cone right there? I just ran out the way of. That is his area of effect that uses his attack. So if you can actually make it out of that range within the sufficient amount of time, then you won't get hit by it. And I actually like that dynamic because it makes it way more interesting, especially in comparison to Final Fantasy XIV, where you just kind of had to sit there and auto attack and you ended up falling asleep while you're playing. Like, this forces you to actually pay attention, and it's just one of those things that I really like to do because it requires more skill. But you see right there, I didn't get out the way of time. So yeah, just gotta make sure I keep curing myself up and all. Yeah, you had me beat down a bit, but that's one of the best things about being a conjurer is that you can cure yourself up, you know. So it keeps you inside the battle as long as you can focus on what you're doing. So all I gotta do is make sure I stay out the cone and keep spamming my stone attack. And on top of that, you see I just got that chain 1, so now I just gotta keep chaining these guys together and I'll get a nice amount of experience. So again, it's just kind of a way to make sure that you stay active inside the game. It's just way more intriguing. So just gotta watch your health for sure. Watch your health, watch the area, and just keep attacking. It's actually quite fun. Quite fun. And a lot of people were actually worried that this game probably wasn't going to make it. Like they felt like it was going to be like another disappointment, like version 1.0 was. But not this way, nah. Because 1.0 didn't have that area effect that you can actually dodge. At least I don't think it did. I don't remember seeing any of the people who recorded gameplay having to dodge any of that. So yeah. I think that's something that's new to this Final Fantasy series, and that alone is going to make people really want to play it some more, or at least it's going to make me want to play for sure. So yeah, I just got to keep that chain going, and with the chain bonuses too, it starts off at a higher number, so it starts off at 70 seconds, right? And then the next enemy it'll be 60 seconds. It resets at 60. Then might reset at 40, then 30, you know, like it keeps dropping down the more enemies that you keep going, all the way till it gets down to 10 seconds. And 10 seconds is kind of hard to get unless you have somebody else who's helping you out with it. I believe that's a chain 5 is the max that I've ever gotten. No, 6. Chain 6 was the max I ever got. And of course with the experience points too, the correlation between the chains, you can actually take a peek at the chat log and it shows, you know, you gain 90 experience, that's plus 20% experience points. Then you gain 93, which is 24%, 97, which is 30%, 105, which is 40%, you know, it just continues to go up like that. And it's just an incentive for you to keep managing your abilities and running through enemies proper. So that looks like that about does it for me now. Killed all the Fs that I need to kill. We're gonna make our way right on back to Britannia. And bloop. Go into this little zone. Okay. Back in Britannia now. Gonna put on a little sprint. Take off. See where we head to. We gotta get to Britannia. Okay. I'm just gonna pick up these quests real quick at the Carleen Canopy. Got a chat to Celestine here. What she has to say, so I'll just kind of click right on through that. Let's back it on over here. Let's sprint again, let's travel a little bit faster. Let's head on over to this archery guild. Well, the fledgling adventurer returns, and none the worse for wear by the look of it. Ha! You may yet be of use to this nation. On behalf of Britannia, I thank you. So he gives you about 455 experience. You can choose what you want to have. So you can choose the leather eye patch, which boosts up your defense magic, and it's mostly for Disciples of War. Or we can scroll over this little hat here, and that's it says for all classes, so that probably means that it's going to be working for mages and whatnot. Or you can choose some elegant tin pieces, which sell for 25 gil. So yeah, you can just kind of choose whichever one that you want. Click it, and then the complete option opens up. Just tap complete to finish the quest. And now hop on over to menu and check it out through my character. So I'll hit the headpiece, and alright, it looks like it's going straight into my inventory. So I'll just shoot into my inventory, there it is. So I'll just click it and want to place that in my armory chest. And then from there, I can access it by going to my actual headpiece and character. It has the X on it, so it lets me know I can't use it until level 5. So just gotta wait a little bit. Not high enough up to equip, so just gotta wait a little bit and finish up a few more quests before I can equip that piece. Alright, so let's see where else we have to head to. Looks like Old Gridania is gonna be the big place where everything's at. Have some things in Central Shroud as well. So what we're gonna do is use this Aethernet shard here, and that will allow us for instantaneous travel to different locations. So yeah, we're going to shoot off to Old Gridania to finish up some of these quests. Hopefully level up to level 5. And equip my headpiece. Alright, so put on a little run down to the Conqueror's Guild. Guild. Have a chat to Miss Freya here. Says, "Are you back? Have you procured the scarlet oil I requested?" "Yes, I have." "Yes, everything appears to be in order. The ceremony will proceed as planned. I'm grateful to the elementals for delivering you to us. Pray accept this small token of our appreciation." So I get 420 experience, and then my options, I can get these gloves that, or I can get mittens, which I'll get the mittens, so that's fine for pretty much mages. Go ahead and I'll complete that. And the level up, there you go. So now let's go ahead and pull up this menu here and equip my hat. There's a little orange looking hat, so always fun. Throw on some of these mittens. I forgot they're in the inventory, so I gotta shoot to the inventory first. There we go, place them in the armory chest. And I can equip them on my character. There you go, so at least the gloves and the hat match. Welcome back, Chrono. The elementals. Oops, these elementals told me something. By placing yourself amidst the nature and seeing it with the conjurer's eyes, you have taken your first step. You have taken your first step along the path of enlightenment. Healing, protection, and destruction. Though our spells vary in function, they all derive their power from the same source, the forces embodied in all creation. By gaining a true understanding of these, the conjurer may call upon them to manipulate the environment, thereby realizing a state of being that he desires. Ah yes, yours is a familiar look, the very picture of confusion. Be not disheartened, for comprehension shall come in due time. For now, you must learn to reach out to the forces embodied in each of us. Pray receive of me this hunting log. Within you will find the names of such creatures as will pose a suitable challenge to a conjurer. There is no single path to mastering conjuring, yet should you find yourself needing direction, know that the log is there to guide you. Breathe deep and open your eyes, that which cannot be seen. Feel the myriad of life around you and draw upon this boundless reservoir of energy. Take up your cane. Goodness, I always have trouble reading. Take up your cane and use it to lend that energy forth. Go forth, my young conjurer, and be at one with the world. Return to me when you have learned to draw upon the forces around you with the self-same ease you draw upon those within. Okay, perfect. So next conjure quest will be available from Isumian upon reaching level 5. So actually, since I am level 5, I can just click right on over raisins. These raisins are going to give me extra little experience boost and it'll last for a amount of time. I will take those. Thank you very much. Hunting log was attained. Okay, so it's like trial by earth, so it's going to give me 560 experience. Of course, he's going to give me a maple wand, and he's going to give me this square maple shield. But now I get to choose the other things that he gives me, so I can get a little body piece, the hat. I already have the hat, bone ring, copper wristlets, or the elegant tin pieces, which is pretty much. I'll probably go with that robe of healing, that body piece, just because it'll kind of complete my outfit. It's good to see you again, Chrono. By the air of serenity that surrounds you, it is plain you have learned to draw upon the energy. I'm glad it is the wellspring of all our power, yet the energy of creation is not one thing but many, and to call upon all without first knowing each is contrary at its most basic. As part of your continuing education, it is my desire that you now learn about the element of earth. Make your way to Blessed Bud in the North Shroud, and there partake of Hero Nolinal's wisdom. We'll call him Nolinal. The depth of his affinity for the elementals of rock and soil is all but unique amongst conjurers, and he is a gifted instructor besides. You may be certain of receiving a most enlightening lesson on the subject of earth. Go ahead and take off there. It looks like we do have another quest that we can pick up over there, looking at the map a little bit on the left. Where else we got? And then of course we have a quest we can finish up there at the Lancers Guild. So we'll take this Aethernet shard, shoot right on over to the Lancers Guild. Okay, let's pop right on in here. Have a chat to this is Ocelot. Quarrels are dealt with then. Very good. I'm pleased to see you proving yourself useful. What's that? You wonder what happens to adventurers who fail to complete such trifling tasks? while such sluggards soon find there is no place for them within the city. And where do they end up after leaving Gridania? Well, you shall hear the truth of that before long. Oh, wow. Little mystery. Little mystery. What happens to people who can't complete? What do they do? Let's see what we're going to pick up here. I'll go and pick up these leather sandals. Looks like that's what's going to work for us. That's it. Okay, so next up we should be heading off to the Shroud. What's this place over here? Okay. Leave it there. Okay. So then what we're going to do is catch us this little Aethernet shard. Save us a little bit of foot time. Oh, you know what? I forgot I could have just went out to the North Shroud if I was going to do that. Yeah, because I have that ability now. There we go, so these will teleport me straight out the city versus teleport me to the closest shard. Then I have to run out, you know, so it just kind of makes traveling just that much easier. Okay, so looks like we got some new quests. We got Hard Nut to Crack, Clear Sign. So we're probably gonna shoot off to this Hard Nut to Crack. And you know, get to the other stuff a little bit later on. Okay, so you see these ground squirrels over here? They have that little yellowish moon over their name. That means that they're part of my my hunting log. So when I attack them and kill them off, then it pops up how many more that I need before I complete that section of my hunting log. And the benefit to completing the hunting log is that it gives you a little experience boost on top of it. So there you go. I got a little bit of experience from killing a lower level. But if you look in the chat log, you see record of ground squirrel kill 1 of 3. Add to hunting log entry conjure number 2. So what that means is I'll kill off 2 more ground squirrels, and that will give me that little experience boost there. So I'll attack these little ladybirds too, because they also have this little yellowish moon over their name, which means they're part of my hunting log. What's that? Okay. So yeah, interesting. So it looks like if I just hit L1 during battle, then I can target right on over. Or I guess I'm holding R2, hit L1, it pops over to the left. Pops any of the enemies off to the left of me. If I hold R2, hit R1, it targets any of the enemies to the right of my character in battle. Kind of interesting. It's just a different way of doing things versus actually using the D-pad. D-pad seems a little bit easier to me, but to each their own. Make it out there if you want to use it, go for it. I think I'll just continue to use the D-pad myself though. Oops. So it looks like I attacked 2 of these little ladybugs by mistake. So they're both coming over, and I guess it's no big deal because I'm taking both of them now, but I guess I just want to make sure that you get these little bugs out, these little amateur state bugs out before you accidentally do it to a monster that you can't defeat. So yeah, just got them both added to my hunting log. That makes things a little bit easier for me. Now let's just continue on with our next quest. Go ahead and run up this little mountain here. Have a chat to this guy. What is his name? Parliament? Okay, you've come to Lemon Head, have you? Well then, you're welcome to a task from my seemingly never-ending list. I'll need you to head west along the road and scrub down 2 of the milestones. I'll swear by no fika these signs accumulate dirt and grime with almost unnatural haste. Speak with Quadajuana at Tree Speak Stables once you've seen to them. She'll be glad to hear the milestones are clean, for the next 3 bells at least. Okay, so there's the first dusty Molmstone. Let's go and interact with that. So I just simply target it and hit the X button and a little interaction bar fills up. As long as I stay still, then it cleans it off for me. Yeah, so it's over here. Let's go ahead and have an attack to this little Mightler here. Because I do have these on my quest log, on my hunting log. Let's go through a few of these on there. I'll make it that much easier. Nice 2 of that. Get that last one right there. Start off with a little stone. Booyah! Alright, working over with that. Okay, so that does it for you. Oh, okay, see, so there you go. I got extra 410 experience on top of that. So nice, very nice. So that's what happens when you actually complete one of the things. As you can see, the chat log, hunting log entry, contra full complete. So let's have a chat to Nolano. You seek hero Nolano, then seek no more. You have found him. What can I do for you, friend? So Brother Isumion bids you to come to me to learn of the element of earth. That is well. The power of earth is the solid foundation upon which a conjurer stands. I could happily lecture you for days on its intricate variations and properties. Please don't. Please don't. But I rather suspect that the busy life of an adventurer would not afford the time required for such extended discourse. Accordingly, I shall offer you an opportunity to experience the qualities of earth firsthand in combat. Beautiful. Now mark me well, Chrono, and do exactly as I command. East of here, in the grounds of Tree Speak Tables, there exists a patch of soil that bears the mark of corruption. Seek it out. When you have found the place, reach out to the focus of the earth's trauma and attempt to commune with it, as all conjurers can. Resentful of your intrusion, the tainted being that feasts unseen upon the energies seeping from the wounded earth shall then appear. Using the powers of conjury, strike it down, and permit the land a chance to heal. Much of the nature of earth will be revealed to you during the struggle, Chrono. I trust you will return to me a wiser man than he who had left. Okay, so now I just gotta find this place. Okay, so it looks like that big red area right there. Yep, trial by earth. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna make a little run over there. And I really do like this, the scenery. Just kind of, I don't know, like the grass not so much, but I mean, honestly, you don't need the grass to be looking that good. But I love the scenery. You know, it kind of. It does make you feel like you're in a forest area. And there goes my corrupted soil. Alright, so we gotta go interact with that. You sense a hostile presence. And there we go, tainted earth spirit pops out. That's right. Alright, so just keep nuking him up with the stone. Hit him with a little arrow. I'm watching my global cooldown, top of my health. Perfect. It looks like this battle is definitely moving in our favor. Okay. Got it. Good, so that was the last little battle. Let's go make our way back over to Nolan, whatever his name was. There we go. Nolanel, there he goes, his name. And it looks like we have our first little cutscene from a battle. Beautiful. Welcome back, Chrono. The elementals whisper of your accomplishments. How did it feel to confront that embodiment of Earth, to endure its onslaught? Has the crushing power of this element shaken your very marrow of your bones? Corruption occurs when the land's wounds are prevented from healing. In vanquishing the tainted sprite, you permitted the Earth's energies to flow unimpeded and to nourish the land once more. Can you not sense the strength of the Earth returning? Already the land begins to heal. Thanks to your actions, that field will once again bear bountiful crops. When next you have reason to call upon your art, look back upon this task and that which you accomplished. Experience once more the grinding weight of the Earth's fury, and revel in the memory of life flowing anew through the land you helped restore. With such thoughts shall your understanding of nature continue to grow. I hope you're paying attention, Sylphie. See this adventure here. Chrono came all the way from Stillgate fame just to hear my lesson. You would do well to learn from his example. If you wish to become a conjurer worthy of the name, you must make an effort to study nature. Do you attend me, young lady? Why should I bother studying nature? I can conjure already. See? You have a rare gift for healing, Sylphie. A wonderful gift. Yet there is more to being a conjurer then. But I don't want to do more. I want to heal. I'm good at healing. You can't make me do those other things. Sometimes I wonder why I even try. Sylphie joined the guild shortly before you came to us. As you yourself just experienced, she possesses a prodigious talent for healing. Indeed, despite her tender years, I know a few conjurers who are equal in that field. Alas, nature, the very wellspring of her power, holds no interest for the child, and when she should by rights be learning about the land, she prefers instead to wander it, healing people on a whim. You, in contrast, have been most attentive, student. I have taught you all I know of the element of earth. You may report back to Brother Isumion and tell him as much. Okay, so now I just gotta report back to Nolano at Blessed Bud. It's back in. Alright, so what we're going to do is use this return spell. This return spell will allow you to go back to your home point And my whole point is in New Britannia, so we'll go over there and then use the Ethernet shards to go ahead and shoot back over to the Conjurers Guild and finish off this quest. Alright, let's make it back over there to the Conjurers Guild. Got a little spread. That is my run music, just in case you were wondering. Okay, Brother Sumion. Ah, Chrono, you have returned. Well, tell me, how did you fare under Nolano's expert tutelage? Have you delved deep into the earth and felt its suffocating weight, its life-sustaining vigor? Such experiences will serve you well, and have you aught else to report? A fledgling conjurer named Sylphie cast healing magic upon you? How kind of her. I must confess to sharing Nolano's frustration with the girl. As you yourself have witnessed, Sylphie possesses a natural talent for the conjury of mending and restoration. Alas, her gifts appear to have blinded her to the need for study, and she outright refuses to learn about the natural world. She knows nothing of the elements of earth, wind, and is quite incapable of conjuring even the tiniest pebble or the faintest breeze. I have tried upon numerous occasions to explain to her that conjurers who are ignorant of the source of their power pose a risk to themselves and others, but all to no avail. Should she continue to deny the debt she owes to nature and indulge in ever more reckless displays of power, there is every possibility that she will create a dangerous imbalance. Needless to say, I am presently at a loss to know how such an eventuality might be prevented. Ah, a thought occurred to me, Chrono. It may be that your encounter with Sylphie was ordained by the elementals. Should you chance to meet with her again, I ask that you strive to impress upon her the importance of opening oneself to nature's voice. Mayhap she will listen to you. But we have discussed our wayward young friend's education enough. Let us speak instead of one of my more willing pupils, namely you. The progress you have made does you great credit, Chrono. Though you are yet new to the art of conjury, you are no stranger to nature's embrace. Considering all that you have learned, I hope you understand the true significance of these words. Perfect, so now I get my 560 experience. I'll go ahead and pick up that little body piece. I think, right? Because I have the hat. Does that, yes. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna go with that body piece. Go ahead and complete that. Brilliant. Alright, and I leveled up. I learned a new action called Cleric Stats. So let's take a peek at that. Alright, so what Cleric Stats does is it switches my mind and my intelligence to pretty much my intelligence has to do with my magical attack potency. My mind has to do with my magical healing potency. So you can see my intelligence is a little higher than my mind right now. It's at 32 and my mind's at 30. So during battle, I can pretty much sacrifice some of the points that I would cure in exchange for doing stronger damage on my arrow and my stone. Because that's how that all works out. Let's go ahead and throw. Oh, okay. Oh, I gotta put on a lot of stuff, so gotta put on some shoes. New vapor wand and my little robe and the shield and all that. Perfect. Okay, so I got some new pieces of armor to put on. This robe, that's some shoes. Huh, not a bad little outfit. Not a bad little get up at all. Definitely look like a newbie conjurer. Alright, then we gotta throw on this shield as well. Perfect. Alright, so now you can see now intelligence and mind are both at 33 now, so it really won't matter if I use cleric stats. But at least at the moment. But in the future, I believe my mind should go up more than my intelligence. So if my mind's like up there at 50 or so, and I want to just sacrifice it to do some more major damage, that's the best way to do it. But yeah, so I think that this is actually a good time to give us a break. Let's go ahead and run out a bit. Ready to... You know what? I actually feel like this is a good place to give us a little break. So, end the episode. So until next time, I would like to thank you guys for watching this episode of Game Time with Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. This is Viscount Chrono, and of course my character Chrono Ocelot, bidding you all a farewell.